Live, and we are live, and welcome. Thank you very much for those who are going to be tuning into today's session. For those of you that don't know who I am, I'm Bev G Star, and I'm a creator of creative thingy what's it, along with the creator of Humans of Western How. And today we have Joe with us.
Hello.
Thank you so much, Joe, for joining us. Before I get talking to you today, I just want to give the humans that are following our live talk, this discussion today, a bit about who we are. So Humans of Western, on their relaunch, I've teamed up with That Creative Thingy What's It, a director that I am of that beautiful project, that beautiful community interest company, and we are shining light on the beautiful people behind the organisations in and around Weston-super-Mare. So thank you, Joe. Funding for this project is actually provided by the Department of Digital Culture, Media and Sports, along with, in partnership with the National Lottery Community Fund. So Joe, thank you very, very much for making the time to speak to me today.
Thanks for having me. Exciting.
Cool, man. Can you tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do?
Yeah, so I'm Joe Brooks, and I am, there we go. What am I? I'm a co-founder and member of Atomic Rhubarb. We're a theatre company based in Weston-super-Mare. And I've been doing that since university, which I also went to university in Weston, and that was started in 2017. We make silly shows. I'm also part of Big Whirl in Whirl. I also help out at Theatre Orchard, which is really nice. And also, I'm a guard in the art space. Gosh, I do a lot of things. Yeah. There you go.
And that is exactly why the man of the moment, I wanted Mr. Joe Brooks to join me today, because I thought, who else will make me feel better about doing my live and put my nerves at ease than the man himself? So, Joe, can you tell us about a few projects you had your hand into before the COVID pandemic, please? What kind of things have you been getting into?
So the biggest one, I think, is for Atomic Rhubarb. The last sort of 3 years, we had been doing stuff out of our own money. Again, we were at university. We went to Edinburgh Fringe, and we stopped. We graduated. We stopped university. We graduated. We didn't stop it. And we financed our own show called Queer Monster, because it was very much sort of like, we're going to stop now. Maybe we'll stop and won't go back to acting. We'll just finance our own show. So we did that, and we toured that, and that was really great. And then part of 2020 was, okay, this year we're going to go for some funding, go for the Arts Council. It's going to be great. And so February last year, I think all three of us were writing our Arts Council application funding to send that off in April. And of course, something happened, Bev. I'm not sure if you saw it on the news, but something happened there. And we were like, because it consisted of going into schools, and we were like, that might be a bit difficult. So that was the major thing that stopped us from doing anything.
So really the project is about also, as well as shining the light on the humans behind what organisations are in Weston-super-Mare, it's about how the COVID pandemic affected them and yourselves as humans. So really what you're saying is you're just about to start getting your teeth in, and then the pandemic's hit, and that was it.
Away.
Yeah, your dreams just shattered.
Literally, we were on the rug, and it just like that. It was. Speak again, sort of looking at 2019 respect. So long ago, happy days. But so Rhubarb's made up of me, my partner Claire, and Coral, who lives in Luton. So she's far away anyway, but Coral is very much, we all went to university together. And so me and Claire live in Weston, and so we did Queer Monster to say, we need to do something. And then along with that came Terrestrial in the town, and they said Western Art Space, and that all kicked off. And so we very much felt we were on the crest of a wave of there's stuff going on in Weston, which was amazing. And then we also became involved with Theatre Orchard very early on in 2019. They were like, hey, you guys are theatre makers. Do you want to come do some workshops and do some things? And I was like, yes, please. And Theatre Orchard let us do Scratch and Sniff, which is like a scratch night for Western, for Universe Centre Western people to do scratch things. We did that at the museum, and then we did a big one at the museum. We've done 2 in lockdown, and that's been absolutely great. And so we were very much like, we really felt we were building real momentum. And then in March last year, we did a thing called, we thought let's do a cabaret. We did a thing called the Flux Cabaret, which was really exciting and a lot of silliness. And Claire, my partner, she did it as Queer Monster. And we did jokes on stage about the coronavirus. But then a week later, it was like, oh, no. And then since then, that cabaret wanted to do monthly. But obviously, coronavirus. And also, we did it at Cool Quaso Wine Bar, which sadly closed down in lockdown and has now become the stable Puzzle Calf, which is also great. But it was like, we had the guy there, Nick. Yeah, Nick was really lovely. And he was like, yeah, come back next month. We'll do one every month. And it was great. And we're like, yeah, it's so exciting. And we had a period drama. That's the show we were working on with Rhubarb on the way. We were going to do more Scratch for Theatre Orchard. And obviously we had so many plans of the art space as well. And it all just went...
I know, and it is such a shame because your organisation, I wouldn't say so young, because I believe that you guys were kind of on that forefront of that wave that was just about sort of hitting Western, the art space, terrestrial, and which is another reason why I wanted to pick on you today, really, because you're in it, up to your knees in just pure creativity. And I think that I think the lights shone on Western for us to sort of show everybody what we're about. And I think that the work that we were all doing online during the lockdown has really helped other people out there. So tell me what you got in the future. I don't know, we can't predict obviously how the pandemic's going to go, but tell us what we've got coming up from you. What future can you plan?
Well, from Rhubarb, I can tell you that I should probably explain our show we're doing. So we're doing a show called Period Drama, which is a show about periods that people have menstruation. Yeah, that famous topic. Yeah. And it was Coral devised it at university. It was her solo show. We wanted to make solo shows at university, and we thought, as a company, that is such a good show that no one else is making. It was like complete untrodden territory. Like, this is really interesting. I say, as a person who doesn't menstruate, I was like, this is fascinating. I don't know any of this, and I've now researched bits and bobs, and I'm like, this is really interesting, and it's also hilarious. The people who do menstruate, I'm like, wow. I mean, the campaigns, the blue liquid, that's hilarious. The 50s American videos are wonderful. How brilliantly stupid they are. It's great. So the great terms for periods, it's brilliant. It's literally, it's like, this is great. And obviously it's a taboo subject, and we were like, okay, we'll take it in the schools. So that it's Coral's sort of grand master plan, and me and Claire have been like, yeah, let's do it, let's make it. So yeah, Period Drama is trying to break down the taboos of periods, and we thought the best way to do that was go into secondary schools or institutions. It's a show we've been wanting to make for since 2018, and yeah, we're really excited for it. And obviously we were planning that this time last year. I can tell you now that we have of just today, actually, and that's true. Today we have found out that I can't name them. Probably shouldn't name them. It's not professional. But a period company who work with period poverty, they have given us the go ahead to work with them, which is really exciting. In a capacity, which is great. I really, again, they're big and professional. And we're like, oh hi, do you want to play with us? And so they just said you can do it, and we were waiting for confirmation of them so we could send our funding application, which we're hopefully going to do tomorrow.
Oh my days, absolutely, fingers crossed. And it is just such a beautiful experience when big companies with a similar campaign or just shine a light on you equally, but I don't think that goes without you guys creating that content and that work. So congratulations with that. That sounds amazing, and I never knew about it, so I look forward to educating around that. That would be really exciting. Cheers, mate. I want to talk to you. So you mentioned earlier about the work that you've done or did with Theatre Orchard, and again with Big Whirl. Do you have stuff in the future with collaborations of yourself and as Atomic Rhubarb coming up?
Yeah, well, I guess so. I do work with Theatre Orchard. I do some of their online sessions, and before lockdown, I was working with Angie. Sorry, if you're watching this, Angie Affe Hunt, and I was coordinator. What am I? I'm the engagement and young company assistant at Theatre Orchard. Phew, that was there. So I was doing that. sessions with kids, and we've moved those online, which is really exciting. And again, they Theatre Orchard, obviously, because they've sort of become merged with Culture Western, they had a lot of things going on. They were going to do in April, and that had to move online, and I took part in some of that. And I also made some videos for Theatre Orchard because I was making a lot of videos. When lockdown started, I started making a lot of videos of myself because I was bored, and it was like, oh, holiday, I'll just make some silly videos. And then people were like, these are good. And I was like, okay. And so Theatre Orchard like, can you make some videos? Yeah, fine. And then also, I can see Angie's messaged me. And then along with going on to Big World, because I just got involved in Big World at that time, and Peter Goodrum, another awesome guy who was starting sort of video group at Big World, that was under the surface boiling away, and that sort of got the go ahead. We're still waiting for confirmation on this bigger sort of YouTube sort of channel at Big World. There's some going on here. But then in the meantime, we've been making videos at Big World. So me and Pete have been making sort of like walking videos and sort of little documenting Big World's process, and what we've been commissioned to do from them, which is really good fun. And so the walking videos, which are just information and me rambling and me talking rubbish. And they want more of those and more sort of fun ones, and that's great. So we're still working with Big World, which is really exciting. And yeah,
it really is exciting, and it's really, really nice as a human, another human of Western, just to watch you grow, because like I said, over lockdown you were funny. I mean, you're funny. I mean, guys, please add, if you're watching this today, please send your love to Joe and I on the theme here, on the feed. Ask us any questions in the audience that will hear down the link, because Helen Wheelock actually says that, Joe, you make a giggle. You make everybody giggle. And you know, so taking that, obviously, with the devastation of the pandemic happening and going in on yourself and creating those little videos, do you understand the impact that they had on people?
I guess so. That's a weird question. I never really thought of it like that.
I know, I'm blanketing it somewhere, but
no, I'm inspirational. No, I guess that I sort of realized that because it felt like when lockdown started, I was doing part-time work at a pub, which again, that closed in lockdown. So I've just become a creative, and it was like, oh, I've got holiday. I could literally just, and so those videos were just me sort of, because I've always been interested in filmmaking, and I nearly did that as a course instead of going into the acting. So I thought I'm just gonna stretch my muscles, and obviously they became really popular. And then they're like people did TikToks, but I did my original content. And I just it was just great to sort of play with video, and that's something I've become quite adapt to at the minute. So I'm now working in it, so that's weird, being creative on video. But also just sort of as a creative, it was a massive release to say I've got nothing coming up. I don't have to worry about anything. That was a nice bit of lockdown. We'll say lockdown 1, the first month or two, was like, I've got nothing planned. I can just relax, and I can just have fun being creative and weird in my own space. And I'll put it out, and if people like it, they like it, and they liked it, which I think art's always best when you make it for yourself, isn't it, really?
Totally agree. I totally agree. I just it kind of takes me on to my next point about how, you know, you are inspiring, but how we inspired as creative other people. And what I'm trying to do is encourage people to get in with their creativity side, or touch in with an organization like yourself, like Atomic Rhubarb, and how they go about that. So how do people get involved with things that are happening in your area? You know, how do people get involved with what you're doing, mate?
How do I involve what we're doing? I think for me, what I'd say is obviously with Rhubarb this week, because obviously we're a company and we're quite involved, but then there's lots of other theatre company. I know quite a lot of theatre people, and also a lot of art stuff. That I say get in contact, probably maybe the art space, because for me, I think that's really been the galvanizing force in the town. Maybe because I was there at the beginning, and I've met so many lovely people through it. And the art space is complete the hub of culture in Western for me. You know, it's for me beforehand it was all going on there, and hopefully afterwards. I mean, we've got some funding from the Arts Council, which is great, and there'll be more stuff going on at the art space. So it's like you pay 20 quid to get your key for the art space, and that's like just a deposit, so you can yeah, so you've got your key, and then you can have pretty much 24-hour access into the art space when it's open. Obviously, COVID, we can't open it, and it's just a space to rehearse, and you meet people and you talk to people, and it's lovely. And again, before lockdown, we were having events there. We had Zara, Emily, she was doing creative Western, and they were doing meetups, and they were great little talks. And then another artist, Linda Chang, she did a talk which was beautiful, and it was great. And we had so many fun nights at art space, and it was all just happening before the lockdown, and it was really growing. And there was, again, get in contact with art space, because you can put on workshops, you can come to workshops, you can suggest ideas. We're always looking for new members, we're always looking for guardians. So please don't feel afraid to get more involved with art space and come into that community. And again, I want to, after lockdown, me, Claire, Rhubbarb, we want to do more scratch nights and sort of more cabaret nights. If you want to perform, and this is like poetry, music, performance art, whatever your bag is, even if you just want to sit on stage and just sort of go like that for an hour. Sorry, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon, watershed. But it just, please just come talk, or even just message Rhubbarb or the art space, or even me. I'm happy to talk to anyone who's just creatively engaged. I know that first step's always a bit scary, but just like, it's really happening in Western, and that's really exciting. Because like, when I was on, I'm from Western, born here, went to school here, went to college here, went to university here. I haven't left. I've never found the railway station. And my third years when I was at university, I got a friend called Joe Hassan. He's from London, and again, all the third years from around the country. Some were from Western, but most of them were from, it's a bar spa course in Western, basically. So they all thought they go to bar spa, and then they come to Western. It's a great course. I'm going to say that as well. That's not me sort of advertising college, but at the university. But it really is a brilliant course if you want to be creative, because it just nurtures you that way. But they said to me, they all left because there was nothing in Western, nothing in Somerset. They just thought, oh, why are we staying here? Let's go to Bristol. Let's go to London or Cardiff or Manchester. There's nothing going on Western. And then when we came out of university, it was like, oh, wow, blinkers, from the eyes. It was like, this is great, because it was like Theatre Orchard in the town. And I think Theatre Orchard just got their sustainable funding, so they became a NC organisation. So yeah, they became more. That's the one. They became more prominent in North Somerset. That was great. And we had Take Art in South Somerset. Our lecturer is Mark from Take Art, and he's great, and he was really helping us. And yeah, say Terrestrial came in, and that was like, whoa! And they really sort of said that me and Claire were making Queer Monster, our first show, in a pub in Rhubbarb, my old pub, and we thought we were the only cutting edge people in Western. And then it was like then Terrestrial called a meeting at the museum, and we were like, oh wow, we've got all these people. And it was like completely like, hello,
I
friends.
agree. Yeah, absolutely that. And I do believe that it's our job as other creatives and I don't know, theatre creatives. What are you calling yourself? Are you a theatre creator? I'm going to go with that. That's a new term. A creative of the theatre. It's really our job to help the people that don't know where to go. Hence the point, these wonderful interviews that have been funded. We are shining light on the right places, so people, and over lockdown we've seen people touch in with their creative abilities, be like, oh, actually, yeah, when I was a little kid I wanted to be an artist, where's my work? And then they were like, okay, now what do I do with it? And then we've got people like you on the internet that we can look at and be like, I want to be like Joe. I want to be like Joe, he was making videos or just being funny. So I will take a break a sec. I'm just going to read some of the comments that we've got coming in. So Rue says, hi, Rue. He says, hey, guys. Hey, Rue. Helen says that you make a giggle, which is totally true, because you do that to everybody. Rachel's written here, now excuse my reading voice, there is a massive place for silly, surreal comedy in the current climate, especially. Your videos, Joe, have made me smile and are easy things to share.
Oh, thanks.
It's lovely, isn't it? And Jordan's written, as a UCW graduate, Joey and the Rhubarbs are definitely a massive inspiration to me, and almost certainly to my fellow graduates as well. That is beautiful.
Oh, Jordan, you beast.
I know. Jordan's work. Jordan, you're not off the radar, by the way, with all you do. One day you'll be here, just Joey. Yeah.
Jordan and I'm gonna say he was Jordan and his class of the year below us, and some of their stuff they've done also in lockdown and as a company they went to Edinburgh. They've got like 5-star reviews in Edinburgh. We got like 3-star reviews. Honest, these guys, look out for that group of people, because they are like up there. And Jordan and Jess and Mia, George, and all the other Sarge, everyone. I can't say everyone's names, but all amazing creators, and they're all in this area.
I know, it's beautiful. I know. Come forwards, young uns, to show us what you have. And then Luann's put, I'm really enjoying watching the two of it. Lots of chuckles on this side, and I'm so pleased, because that's exactly what I believe that you bring to the content that you put out. Giggles, uplifting, light, and not taking yourself too seriously. And I all think, Joe, that we need to take ourselves a little less seriously sometimes.
Like Rachel was saying, I love the surreal. My university thing was on Dada. I love Dadaism. My favourite comedians are Vic and Bob. And with that, you just can't take yourself too seriously, because it's too short a life to be taken seriously. And a lot of things are really silly. You know, all this stupid things that people argue about, Weetabix and stuff. It's like, that's really silly, isn't it?
Not silly. We'll make them silly. Right, Joe?
Exactly. Like, periods. What's that all about? It's only a bit of blood, people. Well, come on.
No, I know. We're, you know,
it's silly. Come on, it's silly.
And we're educating as well, which is exactly.
Come on, boys! It happens. That happens to people.
Oh, I'm cracking. So, you're going to be making any videos for us soon? Are you going to be doing anything, or do they just come off? They're like I feel like making a video today. I step into Creative Joe and just make, or I don't want to put any pressure on, but I want to know what to see next from you, mate.
I've done the videos a little bit, because I think that sort of gap of like, oh, this is not my it suddenly became my job, and I was like, oh, I'm not making for myself anymore. It's that weird space. But then literally yesterday I thought I'd quite like to do like a German expressionistic thing. I've got some black and white, I got some face paint, I could do something quite like the Cabin of Dr. Caligari. I could do something like that, and so that's something I've got in my mind playing in a minute. I like to do more Alan Bennett things, and I've also, and also with the benefit of the first lockdown, it was nice and sunny, so I could go outside and film, and I could do my stupid hat tosser videos where I toss my hat and try and catch it on my head or whatever I was doing. But then also, what was really nice about the videos, and another theatre company in Weston called Five and a Hat, who are friends of ours, and they're a year above us, Rob Becker and Dylan, great guys. In the summer we were making. I was making videos, and I said, "Oh, guys, do you want to make a video together? A video that we've made a video. It's a spoof documentary on Time Team, basically. Hasn't been released yet. We're waiting. We want to release it on Big Well when that comes about. But honestly, it's 20 minutes. It's probably some of the best things I've ever made on video. And then we started making more videos with Five and a Hat, these guys, and then we planned something else just for fun. I mean, they're all quite amateurish and quite silly, but they're great. I love them. And then we were planning to make something else, but then the second lockdown came in November, so we were like, rats. But that sort of connection, we were starting making videos. We had like a little film club sort of thing going on. We want to do more of that. And again, that stuff I want to do at Art Space and at Big Well is sort of, because I've suddenly gained all these sort of filmmaking skills now. Which is, you can do this. You can put a lens on. Oh my God. I bought lens again. Filmmaking, you can buy lenses for your phones.
Who knew?
So you can so this is a wide angle, so you can literally put that on your phone, and
whoa,
they're only like 10 quid.
I'm impressed.
Anyone out there? There you go.
Links, follow the link for that. We'll do that. Well, thanks for the tips, mate. Thanks for the tips. We appreciate those. Do you know what I mean? How can we be more like Joe was going to be a question, and it's just make lots of funnies. Be silly.
Be silly. Watch a lot of Vic and Bob. A lot of Doctor Who. That's always a given. And just have fun. Enjoy yourself.
That's beautiful. And which leads me, I believe we're at the end of our comment section. Thank you for everyone that's tuned in today. Do you have any last words of wisdom that you wish to share amongst the humans of Weston to just encourage them to adapt into the new creativities and new normals of everyday life? Oh, that's a big one, isn't it?
That's a big one. That's a big one.
I do it to everyone as well.
I would say is don't be too hard on yourself. Take the time out for yourself, because obviously it's a lot of mental health with lockdown, and I've definitely been struggling with myself in this lockdown, which may be why I'm so creative online. But then I think taking yourself, again, don't take yourself too seriously as well. So don't be too hard on yourself. Yeah, that's it, I guess. Don't be too hard on yourself, and just feel happy. Try and feel happy within yourself, and then it will come. Like, that's how I feel. If you're having a good day, then yeah. If you're having a bad day, then that's also fine.
It's beautiful, mate. We're definitely going to take some of that. Being more silly, and Matt Fleming says deeply silly. I like deeply silly. I'm silly. Maybe I could take myself a little bit less seriously at times, but you just like to present as well. And you were right to touch on the old mental health thing, or our mental emotions not being how we want them to be most days. So great outlet is creativity. So I believe that's all with your time today. Just one more shout out for where people can find you on the internet, please, Joe.
So Atomic Rhubarb has got a website. We've got Facebook, we've got Instagram, we've got Twitter, we've got YouTube. You can watch our old shows on there, and some of my silly videos as well on YouTube. Again, yeah, that's all Rhubarb stuff. Again, Fit Orchard, they've got multiple platforms again like that. Twitter, Instagram, a beautiful website as well. And I have some of my videos on their website. That's quite fun. And again, Western Art Space, we've got Twitter? No, we've got Instagram, we've got a website, and we've got Facebook. And, again, I'm on Facebook. Feel free to message me. And if I know you, even add me as a friend. If I don't know you, a bit weird. But go ahead if you want to. I mean, I can always say no.
You can, and you can always do business hours and business relationships.
That's
we
true,
like
yeah.
that. People that you can't help everyone, but you can help everyone, if you know what I mean. So thank you so much. Thank you everybody that's tuned in today to hear more about the magical, mystical Joe Brooks, who is leading in the silliness of Western. I'm going to say that because it sounds really nice. The silliness of Western. Yeah. He's so silly, that Joe, who I only got to meet this year, by the way. I will just finish with that. Yeah. Like I knew of the legend of Joe. I knew everyone was talking then, and being a creative, I was like, who is this Joe Brooks that they keep talking? And then we were both working together at a virtual Orchard event, which was a fun
event, wasn't it? And again, I met you on the Art Space creative meetups, which were again were run by Fit Orchard, and that's when I first sort of met you, and you were doing awesome stuff. I was like, oh wow, check out Bev and all what awesome stuff she's doing. And then we met. It was really, and I was like, oh, is you Bev? And you were like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I've only seen you from the neck down.
No, and now we're just dream team. Yeah. Anyway. So yeah. Thank you so much. Matt said he's really proud of you, and Rachel said she's been watching some Marx Brothers old movie. So well done, Joe, collaborating of the finest. So thanks, mate, for your time today. Just a reminder of who I am. I'm Bev G Star, and I'm a creative director of that creative thingy what's it. I'm also the creator of Humans of Western, and we've been funded for this project to let you be aware of the organizations in the area, in hopes that the members of the community, the humans that are connect with some and go forth to keep their minds busy in these times. So thank you to the Department of Digital Media, Culture and Sports, in partnership with the National Lottery. Today it's been a pleasure. Boys and girls, have a wonderful, magical Monday. I believe that is all for now. Joe, that's how for now. Yep. Bye,
that's
guys.
All for now. See you guys. Thanks for that. That's all, folks.